Hey everybody, it's Sean Price with Price and Price Realtors with this week's market report. This week is a pretty significant movement, but we can't give it too much weight, I guess you would say, because we are approaching the Christmas holiday. So on our tracker on the left here, we have the orange line is total buyer activity, which you can see this week between last week and this week it stayed almost exactly the same. In fact, it was exactly the same. So buyer activity stayed very consistent. But new inventory that came onto the market, seller inventory, dropped dramatically. Um, it's the week before Christmas, so there's not a lot of sellers that are putting properties on the market this week, probably, or next week. So that was a dramatic drop in seller activity. So when you have inventory changes like this and buyer activity that stays the same or goes up, that creates a huge gap. And that's what happened over in our chart over here on a buyer's market versus seller's market. You can see we were staying fairly consistent. We were having some movement. Last week we had leveled out because of a decrease. Actually, had an increase in seller activity. Last week we had leveled out, but this week, because of this drop right here, that means that we moved into a strong seller's market for the last 7 days. So this will likely continue for the next week because I don't expect a lot of inventory to come on Christmas week. And then maybe even the week after that, I'm not really sure. We'll see what happens with that. But come January, sellers will start entering the market again, and you'll start to see this number come back up. Which, when this number comes back up, and these guys get closer to each other, this will start to come down, unless we're hitting the spring market. And once we hit that spring market, which we are expecting to happen really soon this year, once January hits, we may see these numbers jump back up again. But it'll likely be at this level here, because this was last spring and summer, versus this level here, or this level here. So basically what this means is if you're a buyer, lots of competition, potentially multiple offers, so you have to be very strategic in your offers. Also means if you're a seller, that it's very good time to sell your property. Now, a lot of sellers are saying that the market's too slow right now, and if you look at it, you can see buyer activity is still fairly active. It's slow compared to the summers. It is lower than the summer, but it's still fairly consistent. It's not dropping like everything else. That means that there are still buyers out there that are looking. So if you're looking to sell a property, now's a great time to sell your property. If you're looking to buy a property, just expect to have to be very strategic in your offers and to possibly face multiple offers in the situation. Okay, I hope this makes sense. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to reach out to us, and we will see you on next week's video.